Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and a plot against President Donald Trump has been uncovered, and it's serious. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You know, President Donald Trump, with the way things are going right now, everything has to be taken seriously. You have had Charlie Kirk. Then you had the Dallas ICE offices. And who knows what other plots are in the work. I just heard of a Christian minister who was gunned down while praying. This is open season on conservatives right now. And it's terrifying. So you can imagine why the president and Secret Service are very concerned about not one, not two, but three things that happened to him at the United Nations. One, the escalator stopped just as he and Melania Trump were getting on it. They could have been injured. Then his teleprompter stopped mid-speech. Mid-speech. No more teleprompter. These are serious infractions. And there was a third, I don't even remember what it is right now. But these are serious things. Because if people in the United Nations are working against the President of the United States, that's a problem. It's a bigger problem because we fund this organization, which is traditionally anti-America and anti-Israel. Traditionally, on our soil, they hate us. Why are we still paying for this? And they wanted to teach Trump a lesson because he's cut some funding to them. Cut more funding. Kick him out of here. Leave the United Nations. What are we even doing in it anymore? Well, the Secret Service is taking action today, and the investigation, let's see what it uncovers. I want you to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
Signing Joe Biden's name. Back to you.
Yes, they'll do a lot of catching up. The tour will be a fresh tour for the Turkish President Erdogan, and also a NATO member. So the president was talking about what happened when he was speaking at the UN. He spoke on Tuesday, and we know three things went wrong. And he put this on Truth Social. A real disgrace took place at the UN yesterday. Not one, not two, but three very sinister events. First, the escalator going up to the main floor, speaking came to a screeching halt. Then, as I stood before a television crowd of millions of people all over the world and important leaders in the hall, my teleprompter didn't work. Third, after making the speech, I was told that the sound was completely off in the auditorium where the speech was made. This wasn't a coincidence. This was triple sabotage at the UN. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. I'm going to send a copy of this letter to the Secretary General, and I demand an immediate investigation. No wonder the UN hasn't been able to do their job, but they were put into existence to do. All security tapes at the escalator should be saved, especially the emergency stop button. The Secret Service is involved. They came back and they said the photographer walking backwards mistakenly hit it off. I don't get that.
I'm not buying it.
Number two, on the teleprompter, the UN says, well, it was the White House person working the prompter. Well, it wasn't going until 15 minutes in. White House guy can work the prompter. And the third was when Melania went up to him. He said, Melania, how did the speech go? She said, I couldn't hear a word. That's when he was incensed. And when people wrote a story about how Melania seemed distracted, she said she couldn't make out a word.
Well, what makes me upset is this is his turf.
Right.
This is the United States of America. When you're in front of world leaders, everyone should want him to achieve and do well and be successful because this is hosted by
the United States.
America.
I just think there was an attempt to embed. It was one of the most powerful speeches in the UN
that
history.
He lived.
Right,
Sean
exactly.
thought it was his best speech ever.
I do too. And there's no, I mean, he took them on. This is why they tried to sabotage him. I think it's great that the Secret Service is involved.